He used his NATO, so he actually can't protect it. Not all in, but Evo Barrel. Nice. That's this log here. Oh, the goblin in the back. The goblin in the back is going crazy. Yo, that goblin in the back took his entire tower. Ooh, what is up, gamers? We are so back, and so is Logbait. Today we are going to be cooking people in Ultimate Champion with my favorite deck archetype of all time. And this variant right here is the best that the meta has to offer. But all jokes aside, this deck is incredibly strong, and with a 2.6 average elixir cycle, you're going to be outcycling your opponent's logs before they even know what hit them. So if you've never played Logbait, today is your sign to give it a try. But you can't take my word for it, because it's like I always say, talk is cheap. So come along for the ride, and I will show you how to frustrate your opponents with this deck. Into our first match of the video. I'm always so excited when I get to play one of my decks that is like just my personal favorite. Spoiler alert, a lot of times I play decks on the channel and they're not always my favorite decks, but it's good to show you diversity and things like that and what decks are good in the meta. But I'm a fan of Logbait. I'm a Logbait stan, I have been for a while, so I'm excited to show you the best Logbait deck in the entire meta. Logbait has been just good for so many seasons. Like, it's just always been good. Not always, but for the last, I want to say like a year, there's always been a variant of Logbait that's really strong. So this one's really good. We're like 1 or 2 games off of Ultimate Champion, so if we win this game, we'll probably push up to Ultimate Champion. No arrows in hand, so I'm going to go in. I think he might have NATO though. Nah, he's running some cheeky giant beatdown deck or something. We're going to get good damage, but this defense is going to be scary. Whenever you play these types of decks, it's like you're going to be winning the whole time, but then if you make one mistake, you just like get cooked. Yeah. At least a lot of times that's how it works. So anyways, yeah, I figured he was going to try and get the Sparky on the tower. He's not going to. So arrows, rage are the spells. Whenever you play against beatdown decks running Logbait, you want to be very, very cognizant of the spell situation. Because usually, if they're running like Sparky, they usually run like 2 small spells, like Arrow Zap or Arrow's Rage or something. So it looks like that's the case. So you get a lot of value out of your buildings, but your small spam units, they can kind of counter really, really well. So anyways, I like the matchup, but I'm either going to just take it strongly or he's going to cheese me and take my tower in one push if I make a mistake. The one thing that is amazing about this matchup is Evo Dark Goblin just puts in so much work. So like if he goes Giant here, I can go Evo Dark Goblin, and it's kind of like my get out of jail free card. I mean, it is my get out of jail free card. Yeah, let's see if yeah, he does. Okay, nice. So even though my cannon's dying and all that, Evo Dark Goblin is so good just because it poisons everything. Like, I had a cannon that was faulty. Oh, no, that's going to splash my tower. That's going to splash my tower. No, it doesn't. Okay, we're good. But yeah, you can see there, even with my cannon just, like, putting out there, that I ended up being okay. This is a little tricky, though, because my Dark Goblin goes down. I have to waste my Evo Barrel here. The reason I have to is because, the Dark Goblin got pulled in by the Evo Valkyrie, so that's why that interaction went down the way that it did. So here it is, man. Rinse and repeat all day. My man just goes Sparkies in the back. I just got to defend them. And I really only want to go in when I have the Evo Barrels, I think. So let's do this here. This will just eat a Sparky shot, and now that he arrows, we can go like this. Get a second cannon down. Ice Spirit will reset the Sparky, I think. Nah, we mistimed it. Dancing, like, and tiptoeing around the Sparky is always super difficult. But we're doing an okay job. But yeah, any counter push just kind of gets negated by the Sparky. But actually, the Dark Goblin's going to take it down mostly. Those were some of the worst arrows I've ever seen. I'm going to go in here because the Sparky's dead. And I can spam him because he doesn't have arrows in cycle. So it kind of looks like a lot of, like, random or maybe just aggressive spam for no reason. But it was calculated. So far, so good. I took a little more damage than I would have liked. I don't want to go in too hard. Okay, I will now. Because I thought he was going to go Sparky, but because he wasted the Valkyrie in the opposite lane that I'm not going, I can just ignore it. Nice arrows out of cycle. He has to eat that whole barrel, and I can ignore this Valkyrie. So things are looking good. Like I said, he probably doesn't, like, he doesn't have a lightning or anything. He just has arrows. So we want to spread everything out. And yeah, Dark Goblin just destroys this entire push. So we're chilling. We have Evo Barrel in hand, so we're going to go like this and like this. And this is probably going to be a good game because I don't think he can defend both sides great. Maybe we won't win right away, but look at the left side. Yeah, GG's. Really well played, and I think we're going to be an ultimate champion, so awesome first game. We're going to hold it. I'll see you in the next match. All right, into our next match. We are an ultimate champion. I was like 1 game away, so we're right where we should be. We'll probably climb up a little bit over the course of the video over the next few matches, so that's good. I'm just going to cycle this. I know he has the firecracker down, but it should force out something else, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we get the log out. Probably going to be Hog Rider, so we'll have our cannon ready. He doesn't. Yes, he does. Perfect. Makes sense. Yeah, he knew. He knows what I'm rocking, too. So we're both ready. I had my log and Ice Spirit ready, so I don't take any additional damage from the Hog, and I get a free King Tower activation. So if you're in that situation, you need to be 1 step ahead. And, like, they're obviously going to Earthquake, just like you're obviously going to activate your King Tower. So pretty good awareness in that situation. If I go Dark Goblin like this, I think it lives, because it's so quick. It'll, like, run out of the way of the Firecracker. So nice. It also helps us cycle to our Evo Dark Goblin. So we're at Hog Rider. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to tank the Dark Goblin and have the tower also target my Dark Goblin. It's kind of a hard timing, so I'm not surprised that he messed it up, but there are a lot of other things he could have done to defend a little better. I like this matchup, especially getting King Tower activated early on. Really makes a difference for you. And if we can get a damage lead, we'll be in really good shape. I can start going princesses at the bridge, or if he, starts predicting them, I can stop. I just like to start by cycling them in the back, because then I can mix them in later on in the game. I'm a little Firecracker paranoid, so I'm going to go like this and then go Dark Goblin to cycle. No harm, no foul. I mean, I don't really super need those cards on defense, so I'm fine cycling them in that situation. Nice. You got a lot of value with that Stein, though, so that is a little unfortunate. I'm going to do this. And now I'm going to go a princess here because I think he's going to have to drop skeletons. And look at all that damage he's going to eat on the left. Yep. Really good counter push. Really great play, knowing he couldn't defend. And he probably thinks I'm like on low elixir, but that is very much not the case. So we're going to go log here. And we're up a significant amount of damage. So from this position, literally just that one interaction is probably enough to win me the game if I defend properly and apply pressure at the right time. So this match, you can definitely win it in single elixir. You just need to get a big enough lead. If you don't get a big enough lead, you're going to get cooked later on in the match when they go for like spell cycles. I'm going to pressure. I need this to get poisoned right away. Otherwise, it's very hard for me to deal with. I mean, it's still really hard for me to deal with. But we baited out the Firecracker, which is huge. I'm going to log to finish this off quicker so we can't pop the ability. I misplaced that cannon, I think. So we're going to eat 1 Hog Rider shot, I think. Maybe even 2. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad, actually. That's what I'm talking about, where I can't really be making those mistakes. Lol, but he missed the log. We're okay, though. It's not the end of the world. The unfortunate thing is, because I don't have a big spell, I can't, like, rocket cycle. This might turn into, like, a 5-minute match, which is all good. It's not the end of the world. And now what I will start doing is being aggressive with barrels on the opposite lane. So, like, my real barrel or start playing on that lane. Because I want him to stop defending it so then I can actually pressure both sides. Because that's where this deck thrives. If you can get him to the point where they have to defend both lanes, it is really difficult for them. Okay, he might break through here. But he doesn't have enough elixir, I think, to go in for an EQ. Cool. Yeah, we're looking so good. I'd be pretty surprised if I lost this matchup. If I choke, maybe I'll leave it in, though, just for educational purposes. Oh, perfect. Now that Firecracker dies to log, I think. Oh, I didn't think he was going to get another shot. Okay, we're going to go like this. Cannon early. Ice Spirit because he's probably going to Earthquake. And then Dark Goblin down low. And that shouldn't get any shots on the tower. I don't want to risk it, so I will log. It's so worth just like cycling the log not to risk a Hog Rider hitting your tower. Okay, I'm glad I didn't spam with that. That was his first Evo Cannon all game. He's not doing a good job. Like, he should be cycling those more, I feel like. Even if he wasn't running Cannon Evolution, it's just such a good way to prevent Princess at the bridge and whatnot. Like, that's kind of what I do with my Dark Goblins. I cycle them very early and often. Okay, he's probably going to get an EQ down, so we're going to have to cycle a bunch of cards on defense. Ice Spirit, wait a little bit, and log. And I'm paranoid of the Firecracker, but he keeps playing them defensively. I think at some point he needs to start being a little more aggressive with them. No log, he's going to eat some damage there. I'm going to go like this to block something on the Princess, and that's good game. So really just dismantled my opponent, and we're going to properly BM him because that was hella easy. So GG's. We'll see you in the next match. All right, up here against this guy. I like his name. Sometimes I see names that I think are like hella corny. Like if your name is like Clash God or something like that, or like I'm better than you. I think that's hella corny, but I can vibe with his name. Okay, I am scared though. Minions are they just make me nervous, man. They do so much DPS if you're not properly prepared to defend. Will be a skilled Mega Knight user, though. So I'm going to pressure opposite lane. I want to make it so he can't support the Mega Knight. So then I can get a nice King Tower activation. Ideally. We'll see, though. I'm going to go Dark Goblin early. You knew. We're still going to get the King Tower activated, though. So that's perfect. And then I'm going to log to reset the Fisherman. And yeah, perfect defense. We actually took no damage on our Princess Tower. And we got King Tower activated. Yeah, he said wow because Pro can't believe it. Because that was pretty nice. That miner was like an okay play. He just kind of wasted 3 elixir though. So King Tower activated. Stellar. And I like the matchup as well. Mega Knight can be tricky. I hate that full counters, but he played it late. But we should be okay. I want to know what his big spells are though. Probably a lightning. Although he had the miner, so I'm not entirely sure. Alrighty, we're just going to chill here. I will cycle my Dark Goblin. I want to maybe get back to an Evo 1 for his Mega Knight. Okay, since he doesn't have his Mega Knight in hand, I will apply pressure like this. Because now his Mega Knight doesn't really get, or won't get any value. Awesome. We forced out the zap. We're going to go like this. Balloon. We're going to go like this, and we should be okay. Even with the miner, the balloon is going to get poisoned. And now I'm so thankful that I have King Tower activation. He's probably going to get 1 shot, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, he doesn't even get 1 shot. Okay. Mega Knight Balloon. That's going to be a little tough for us, but we're going to be okay. I do want to switch lanes. I don't want to be going same lane in this matchup. Anything that he uses to defend the barrel, I don't want counter pushing in the lane that I'm getting my damage. Alright, we're just going to cycle this here. And I'll go Knight in the back. I think he's going to drop a Mega Knight in front of this or something. And Dark Goblin. I mean, my Evo Dark Goblins, like I said, they're kind of like a cheat code. So, cannon like this. I think I played it a little too late, though. Go. I don't think he has arrows in this deck, from what I've seen. So we can get a second balloon or a cannon down here. And pull it like the other way. Lol. He just ate that entire Knight as well. Let's go like this, because even if he pops a Mega Knight, the barrel gets damaged. Can't even afford it. Cool. Looks like he's going to switch into my lane. So if I'm on top of my building placements, though, I should be okay. Dark Goblin early. I don't care about that Hunter right now. That's not going to be the thing that, like, makes me lose my entire tower. It's the balloon. So we're okay. I'm going to be aggressive here because I know his spell situation is awkward. Nice. Yeah, exactly. He only has zap. Like, he doesn't have anything great for barrel spam. Hunter goes down, and all this is going to get poisoned. Yes. Beautiful. Princess opposite lane. And all of that just gets melted away, dude. I think Dark Goblin low-key needs a nerf. In my opinion, I think it's too good of a card. Okay, we're going to go split lane here. Nice. He wants to Mega Knight on that side. Nope, he zaps instead, but then he still has to defend the barrel. Dark Goblin in the middle because it's going to help out with the left, and then run and help out with the right. He pops a Mega Knight down in the back. I don't think that's a bad play at all. I think it's a good play. It can make my defense a little awkward. So I'm going to drop a Knight. And since he doesn't have Mega Knight, we're going to spam here. Nice. Keep my cannon healthy. See, he has to defend that side, and he can't really support the Mega Knight the way that he wants to. Knight to catch that miner. Keep my Dark Goblin healthy. Because now we have a healthy Dark Goblin, and there's no way he's breaking through this. I mean, it doesn't even seem like he's running a big spell, so if he only has Zap Miner, it's just a disgusting matchup for us. Like, it's just really difficult for him to break through, unless we make a mistake, which we could, you know, I'm human, but not likely the way that we're playing. Let's go like this. I'm actually going to Dark Goblin because I want to poison the evil Mega Knight. We're going to get 2 Knights down, and yeah, just decimated, man. This deck has so many good matchups, especially when they don't have a big spell for all of your spam. So GG's, easy game. We'll see you in the next one. Alright, up here against Matty. Unfortunately, if you play against Dagger Duchess, it does lessen your chances of winning, but you just need to learn how to use your Knight and your evolutions a little bit to your advantage. But Dagger Duchess being popular in the meta, not a great thing for us. Alright, we'll go Dark Goblin in the back. Any excuse you have to cycle your evolutions, 100% do it. You might play like a Tornado or something, or he doesn't. So I'm going to go Knight here to keep this healthy because I want it to get value against the Phoenix. And maybe force him to spend something else. I would love that. Oops. That Ice Spirit was really good. I'm not even going to lie. We're going to cannon first. and then go Ice Spirit, and we're probably cooked. Like, we're actually probably cooked. We're down so much elixir, and I'm too far off my Evil Dark Goblin. I'm gonna try to get to it, but it's not looking good for your boy. Dare I say it's looking bad, but we're gonna do our best and probably lose a significant amount of our tower. Roofda. Yeah. Dark Goblin did stay healthy longer than anticipated, but not good, man. Not good. Okay, maybe we can bring it back. I mean, he is playing Golem, and that was way less damage than I thought. I was mentally prepared to lose my entire tower. But we do have Evil Dark Goblin, which is a Golem Destroyer. So I'm going to try and get to my Evil Barrel. I might go all in with a barrel. And hopefully he'll ignore it, and then we can defend and just win the game. I've never seen a Golem deck with Ice Spirit. My man knows the hack. Apparently that's a thing. Alright. I'm going to cycle my Knight. I don't normally do this, but I want to set myself up to, like, spam him. Can't remember what his spells were. That's such a big thing against Golem. I'm a moron. I wasn't paying attention to what his spells were. I think it was arrows, though. Oh, yeah. Okay, apparently it's lightning. That's fine. I really don't care about him taking that. I'm going to go in here because of the dagger situation. Low on daggers. I think we will get some damage. And I'm going to Princess opposite lane because against Golem, their decks are usually really expensive. Honestly, great timing. Except for the Evil Ice Spirit. Now I get it, bro. Now I get why he has Ice Spirit. Now I'm going to do this to start DPSing down the Golem and to force out a ton of elixir on defense. Yeah, see, he gets the arrows down, but the damage is done. The damage is done in terms of this push, man. He doesn't want to play anything behind it. I mean, he's going to, apparently, but everything that just goes into that poison just dies. Okay, we're going to go log here. I'm going to go for a high gang. Perfectly timed, so that way the Valkyrie doesn't do anything to it. Okay. Just keep spamming, just keep spamming, just keep spamming, spamming. It's such an unorthodox Golem deck. I'm really impressed, honestly. Dark Goblin way over here, he can lightning it, and he might, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh, don't tell me that egg respawns. Brother! That's a big deal. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. I think we need to mix him up on the barrel, like the real one on this side. Because he's just clogging this lane, and it's a good strat from him. But I need something more. Yep, look at all that damage, look at all that damage. I knew it, dude. As soon as I called that mix-up, it worked. That's awesome. He's probably going to lightning this. Yeah, I was going to say that. He should lightning that 100%. But I don't think he can afford a Golem now. So it's a win-win either way. Like, I know I don't have my Evil Dark Goblin, but now we're at the point where we should have an Evil Dark Goblin in hand for almost every Golem. So we just need to make sure he can't beat us with Lightning Chip, which kind of looks like he can right now. So we're just not going to give him any more lightning value over there, which is another reason why we switched lanes. Oh, wow. He hit the Dark Goblin with that, dude? That's crazy. Low-key, lightning needs a range nerf. Okay. Low on daggers. Let's go in. Great damage on the right. Great damage on the right. Game-winning damage on the right, arguably. I don't think you can get another lightning down, like, safely. Okay. I don't think lightning does enough. Ooh, arrows, lightning will. We have to go for a block. No, he can lightning us. No! Oh, good game. Honestly, that was such a fun match. I think he played it really well. I'm going to keep it in there because he played really good. It's a fairly even matchup, so I thought we were going to win. But GG's to Maddie. We'll hold the L. I'll catch you in the next match. All right, into our next match here. I really thought we had that last game. I really did with the Evo Dark Goblin. I thought we had a good setup, but nonetheless, that game was so fun. I think games like that are amazing. Win or lose, man, that's what makes me love Clash Royale. Like, it was just so close. It came down to the end. I almost stole it. It was just satisfying all around. So, no glaze or anything, but we're just going to keep that in there. I'm going to try and bounce back here. Dark Goblin will help out with both sides. I played him a little high, though, so that's on me. I will take this King Tower activation. I will be down in Elixir, but I think it's worth it, and I think we can defend. Plus, he still needs to defend some of my counter push, so I'm going to let this go. I'm not going to support it any further because I don't want to put myself in an more of an elixir hole than I'm in. Weird. Don't see a ton of witch, generally speaking. I'm going to save my ice spirit for the golden knight. I could use it on the witch, but I want this interaction instead, brother. Holy moly! I was not expecting that to hit my princess. I guess I could have played the ice spirit on the left, and maybe that would have been better, but it's all good. Witch, golden knight, could be like giant or electro giant or something. That wouldn't be too uncommon. Okay, or it's going to be a hog. Should be okay. Backward rate. Alright, I don't think he has a Mega Knight. I'm going to do this instead of going Knight and just try and force out something. Yeah, Valkyrie's out. Cool. Typically, if you see Golden Knight, there's a really good chance they're running Tornado. So I think what I'm going to do is go barrel. Double barrel in the safe spot. With the decoy barrel getting tanked for by the Ice Spirit. And, yeah, just watch out for the NATO, any NATO shenanigans. I'll get a little bit of chip, but nothing really to write home about, if I'm being honest. Man, I haven't played against Golden Knight in so long, and my placements are garbage. That's on me, man. I was hovering it, and I thought that we were locked in, but I was wrong. I don't know about that Mother Witch, low-key. He's really fragile. I think she's going to die here. Nice. Great damage. This guy's deck is just crazy. Princess should keep my princess alive, I think. Nice. Now he has to spend on that lane, and I know he doesn't want to. We're going to go high cannon to keep this princess alive. Beautiful. Okay. I don't know about barrel. I think I'm going to do this instead and barrel in the anti-skeleton army position because he's been using skeleton army, and now I don't know if he has NATO. Kind of feels like he might not. Ooh, Log should finish off this Mother Witch. Indeed it does. Don't really know what his win condition is yet. It could just be like Firecracker chip, or like, I'm not even kidding. It could be something as simple as that. I'm going to let my princess go. Just take our damage here. You know, it feels like we're winning, but it's really not that close. So, I do feel like I understand his deck, though, but it's just weird. I think it's just like Firecracker, Golden Knight chip is like his win condition, genuinely. Which is interesting. All right, we're going to go barrel in front, and then I'm going to log in case he goes Skarmy. Nope, still fine with that. We get lots of chip on the tower. And we're going opposite the lane where he wants a lot of his damage. Oh, I forgot he has Hog. And then he's going to go Cracker, so we're going to go High Gang. Yes, we got the Firecracker, dude. You got to be so ready for that. I forgot he had Hog. That's just so crazy. Okay. I'm going to try and predict the Mother Witch. Oh, he goes Valkyrie. Okay. Go low Dark Goblin. Alright, I got to remember he has Hog, dude. Whenever I play against unorthodox decks, I'm so bad at remembering, like, what their win condition is. Alright, log here for the Skarmy. That he has to go, and he threw in the towel. Let's go. GG's to that guy. Super creative deck, points for creativity, but once we figured it out, we were able to dissect it and just get a relatively easy win. So GG's. We'll see you in the next match. All right, up here against Ty Aaron. So far, so good. I mean, I hope you've been learning a lot, and you know, you think about playing bait, because log bait, it's so fun, man. All right, we're gonna go Dark Goblin to snipe this down. Might have been a bad play if he's running Lava Hound though. So. Yeah, I don't know. He spent Mega Minion on it, so it's all good.
Let's go.
But kind of looks like it's Lava. We actually have a decent matchup against Lava. There's a lot of things that we can do. Okay. I was trying to not give him arrows value, but I think anywhere I placed the cannon would have given arrows value. That was a really smart zap, because now the Death Bomb's going to take care of my princess. So, honestly, pretty good plays by my opponent, and it's definitely Lava Hound. Okay, Fireball, Zap are the spells. Really, really important to keep track of spells in this matchup. So probably Evo, Zap, Fireball. So when he has Evo, Zap, he can take care of our Dark Goblin, but he's one more iteration away from that. So we're going to keep that in mind. So Fireball, Evo, better than if he had arrows. If he had arrows, it would be a much better matchup for him. So we just need to be mindful of when he has his Evo, Zap in cycle. I feel like he's going to play Mega Minion. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do this. And then I think with this hand going Knight makes sense. And then barrel Evo opposite lane. Or barrel Ice Spirit opposite lane. He's not back to Fireball. So I don't think he can defend both of these very, very, very effectively. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So he did defend it, but not effectively. And see, if he had arrows, he'd probably arrows this. But because he has Fireball, it's like, I think he's just going to let it go. So that is the difference in this matchup. In terms of, like, I feel like it's much better for us. Yeah, he knows, bro. He's sending the Lava Hound emote. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to go gang over here and just force out something. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't go in for a lava until double elixir. Oh, wow, that timing was interesting. Okay. He just lets it go. That's fine with me. Princess going to work. It's beautiful. I'm going to Dark Goblin early. And then we're going to go in with a double barrel. Okay. Did give him fireball value, though. That was definitely a mistake. And we're going to pressure here. And that lava hound's just dead. It's crazy, dude. It just dies. I feel bad. Okay. Zap there is going to force out my Dark Goblin. And we'll go for a Knight here to keep it healthy. I'm going to let that Mega Minion go, and instead I'm going to use my Ice Sphere to support my barrel. Good timing with him going for the barbs. I don't think he has anything great for this because he doesn't have Evil Zap or Fireball. So he's going to need a ton of damage. I'm going to do Princess to put it into spell range. Cycle 1 Dark Goblin so I can get back to another one. And block Bridge in case he goes for like a barrel or something. Or sorry, yeah, a balloon. Exactly. Don't think he can break through in time, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to wait and then go, yes, okay, now that we've baited out the Fireball, we go Evil Dark Goblin. And we look good. He's not going to take my tower from this. We can go for a cannon here, even with the Zap. And it's going to be a good game. So he almost stole it at the end, but even then, he had a lot of damage on his other tower. So GG's, well played in a somewhat stressful matchup. I'm going to hold that dub, and I'll catch you in our next game. All right, into likely our last match of the video. Like I said, this is one of my favorite decks of all time, or at least one of the deck archetypes of all time. But I feel as though we've been playing for a while. We're probably over 20 minutes because some of the games go long. This deck tends to go into overtime because you don't have a big spell. So a lot of times you just gotta be patient and wait to finish off the match. But if you've made it this far into the video, thank you for being amazing. Thank you for watching me and engaging in the content. I misplaced that cannon. Fudge. Brother, this guy stinks. Oh my god, 3 hits. I'm going to crash out. Oh. It's because I was yapping at you guys. Okay, Hog XC NATO Rocket. Okay, I think we can bring this back, but... yeah, they have Rocket. They got a bunch of baloney that they can do. They love to go like Hog XC and Hog Valk. Yeah, NATO's makes sense. We're going to cycle a log here. The good news is, I actually think innately we have a good matchup, but it's going to be hard to climb out of this hole. And I'm assuming he has Rocket. It's the Viper deck. Shoutouts to Viper. Traditionally, it runs Rocket, but sometimes I've seen people run it with Lightning. Okay, nice. No, like I said, no Earthquake, nothing like that, but they love this push because it can be kind of difficult to deal with. Okay, I'm going to go crazy and predict like goblins or something like that. We'll see though. We hit the Ice Spirit. That's good as well. That's huge damage. Nice. And if he goes goblins, we can go Princess. We're gonna have to crawl our way back. But dude, once they start going for Rocket Cycle, like in double elixir, they'll just like rocket your tower. So we're gonna make sure we don't give them any rocket value. Okay, nice. See, this is what I was talking about. Cool. So ever since that bad start, like we are having some interactions go our way, which is nice. Okay, well, Ripperoni. Dude, what the heck? Okay, look at the right side though. Yeah. Like, okay, yeah, he's crazy for that. See, he rocketed nothing, and he did it at the start of double. I just don't agree with that. I do this as well. And log on the goblins. Nice, and we hit the Ice Spear, yeah. Pretty good stuff. Given the I mean, considering we started the game at a deficit, this is pretty good. Like I said, I think it's innately a good matchup for me, but obviously with the start that we had, it's not. I'm gonna do this. Nice. And he used his NATO, so he actually can't protect it. And we're gonna go not all in, but Evil Barrel. Nice. That's this log here. Oh, the goblin in the back. The goblin in the back is going crazy. Yo, that goblin in the back took his entire tower. No. Oh, I just gave him a rocket. He should low-key just give up, though. Okay, well, I don't know, man. He played that horribly. Not in a disrespectful way, but I don't know. We brought it back, though. GG's. We're going to hold that dub, and I'll catch y'all in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time. In case you want to take a screenshot and try it yourself, I will also link this deck in the YouTube description as well, so you can just open it inside of Clash Royale. But thank you so much for watching. I love this deck, dude. It's so fun. Bait. It's so satisfying. You have so much outplay potential. That's why you see some of the best players in the world using it. Ryley, Muhammad Light, Durkee. So yeah, give it a try. It's really strong. And I promise you'll have a lot of fun, and it'll make you a better player. So Thank you so much. I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace out.